Hello students, in the previous video I had explained you about the parts of speech. Go through the entire video, then only you will get the hints and the tips how to identify each part of speech. Okay, so now I will get into the exercise, right? Here these type of exercises only come for your examination. Okay, sentences are given and you are told to identify what part of speech that particular word belongs to. It is either underlined or it is in bold letters. Okay, so you need to see what is the word and concentrate on the word, analyze and write. Now I will just teach you how to identify each word. Okay, here we have the first sentence. Here we have the exercise, that is, read the following passage and identify the part of speech of the each bold word. Okay, the first sentence here is, there was a farmer who grew superior quality rice. Okay, this is our first sentence. Okay, there was a farmer. Farmer is in bold letters. So farmer, what is farmer? Farmer is a noun. Remember, for whichever word you can make the singular and plural form, it is a noun. Okay, generally the word for which you can form this farmer, farmers. Okay, so such words which have singular and plural form are nouns generally. Who grew? Grew is verb. It is denoting an action. Okay, so grew. So here numbers are not given. I will just give the number for our understanding. Grew is a verb. Generally for which you have present tense, past tense, such words you can take them as verbs. Grow, grew, grown. So this is a verb. This is an action word. Okay, superior quality rice. Here superior is in bold letters. Now look, generally whatever word is followed by a noun is an adjective. So if you see superior, superior is defining the rice, superior quality rice. Okay, so this is an adjective. Superior is an adjective. Superior quality is a compound adjective. Okay, every year his rice won prizes in the state competition. Competition you can make plural form. Competition, competitions. So competition is a noun. Then once a newspaper reporter interviewed, this is already in past tense. So whatever has present tense, past tense is a verb, interviewed. Interviewed him and discovered that the farmer shared his seed rice with his neighbors. It is already in plural. So it is a noun, neighbors. Yeah, how can you afford to share your best seed rice with your neighbors? With is telling the position, to whom, to which direction it is going. So it is a preposition. With is a preposition. Right? And then when they are entering their own produce in the competition with yours. Here own produce is there. Of course produce is used as a verb also, but here if you see own produce, here it is a noun. Own is the adjective, produce is the noun. In this context you should look at the context and then you have to identify. Produce is the noun here. Produce means product. Okay, and then in the competition with yours each year, the reporter asked, the farmer replied, didn't you know? The wind picks up pollen grains. Wind. What is wind here? Wind is the noun. Wind picks up the pollen grains from. From is the preposition. It is telling the direction, from which position. Okay, from is the preposition. From the ripening paddy and swirls. Swirls is verb. Swirls is verb. Swirling means going round and round. Okay, swirls it from field to field. If my neighbors grow inferior, substandard and poor quality rice. Poor quality is a compound adjective. Here poor is adjective. Poor quality rice, cross pollination will steadily. I told you all ly ending words are generally adverbs. Steadily is an adverb. Okay, steadily degrade the quality of my produce. Quality is noun. Quality of my produce. If it is a solid thing, then we call it as product, or manufactured one we call it as product. If it is from the field, then we call it as produce. Okay, and then cross pollination will if I have to grow good rice, I must help. Help is a verb, action word. I must help my neighbors to grow good rice. Okay, so with this we finish this first stanza, which is in the box. This box part I have finished. Now we will go to the next exercise. Okay, so if you have any doubts, now I am explaining them just for the basic understanding. If you have any doubts, why is it an adjective, why is it a noun, please text me. I will just explain to you in your terms, in whatever way you have the doubt. If you tell it to me, I will explain it to you. Okay, we will move to the next bit. On to the second bit. Now we will go to the second bit. Now we move on to the next bit. Actually, the bit is given this way. Identify the parts of speech of the underlined words. But here the words are not underlined. Then I referred the old textbook. In that the words were underlined. According to that, I am giving you the answers. Okay. Hyderabad is a historical city. Here the word historical is underlined. Historical city. Okay, here historical is telling what type of city. So it is the adjective. So generally you remember adjective is always followed by a noun. Here city is a noun, historical city. It is telling what type of city. Children are a source of joy to the parents. Okay, here the word source is underlined. Children are a source. Okay, a source is a noun. So here generally you remember whenever there is an article a and the, beside it you will get a noun. It is a general phenomena. Okay, so a is a source. So source is a noun. Honesty is the best policy. Honesty. You should pronounce it as honesty, not honesty. H is silent here. Honesty is a noun. Honesty is being honest. Okay. Honesty is the best policy. We learn many things through observation. Here the word learn is underlined. Learn is an action word. It is a verb. Okay. And then since it was raining, he took an umbrella with him. Here you see this word since is underlined. Since is a conjunction. It is combining two sentences. It is joining two sentences. It was raining. He took an umbrella with him. These two are two sentences. The since is giving the reason. As it was raining. The reason is since it was raining, he took an umbrella with him. The since is a word which is combining them. So since is a conjunction. Yeah. And then, alas, the legendary athlete Milkha Singh is dead. Here the word alas is underlined. Alas is an interjection. Looking at the exclamatory mark itself, you can identify that alas is an interjection. Okay. And then, next one is, They themselves interfered in the dispute. They themselves. Themselves is the pronoun. They themselves. It is immediately followed by the pronoun. It is an emphatic pronoun. That is not asked here. We need to just write pronoun. Okay, I am just explaining you because I had told you in the pronoun video. Emphatic means giving stress, like insisting. They themselves. They only did it, nobody else, like that. The boy ran into the On to the eighth one. The boy ran into the park joyfully. Here the word joyfully is underlined. So here you can see our keyword ly. It is ending with ly. So naturally you can come to the conclusion joyfully is an adverb. It gives the answer to the question how. How the boy ran. The boy ran joyfully. Music draws the attention of everyone. Everyone is the pronoun. Yeah, everyone is the pronoun. Here the word everyone is underlined. Everyone is the pronoun. Then cricket matches are watched by lakhs of people. Here there is a confusion here. Is lakhs a noun or lakhs an adjective? Here there is a confusion, but actually lakhs is a noun only. Okay, if I say 10 lakh people, then it is an adjective. Okay, but here lakhs of people. So lakhs is a noun. Lakhs of people. If it is immediately followed by the noun, we can say it is an adjective, but here you have the preposition lakhs of people, so it is a noun. Okay, I think this you could understand. Yeah, if you have any doubts, don't forget to text to me. Okay, put the bit number, bit 1 or bit 2, put the bit number and the number of the answer so that I can clarify your doubts. Okay, now we move to the third bit. On to the third bit now. Identify the parts of speech of the bold words in the following sentences. The words which are in bold letters, that you have to find the parts of speech. Several writers wrote about education. Several writers. Immediately after several you have writers. Writers is the noun. Okay, so immediately followed by the noun is an adjective. Several is an adjective. Okay, then several writers wrote about education. About is preposition. It is telling about whom. Okay, about is a preposition. It is telling to which direction, to which person it is concerned to. Okay, about is preposition. On to the second one. The hungry dogs are howling. Here the word hungry is in bold letters. Hungry dogs. Immediately after hungry you have the noun dogs. So it is an adjective. Yeah. On to the third one. People eat vegetables across the world. Vegetables. It is already in plural form. So it is a noun. Okay, and eat vegetables across the world. World is the name of a place. Okay, so it is also a noun. So now we will go to the fourth one. An idea can change a life. Here the word an is in bold letters. An, a and the. These three are articles and they are always adjectives. Okay, an is an adjective. On to the fifth one. Food is a necessity for life. Food. Food is name of a thing. Okay, food is a noun. Food is a necessity for life. Life is also a noun. It is an abstract noun. Okay, on to the next one. Sixth one. I invited him to the party. I invited him. Him is a person, but instead of his name we are using him. I invited him to the party. Him is a pronoun. It is written instead of the name of that person. So him is a pronoun. Okay. On to the next one. That is the seventh one. She is interested in painting. Okay. She is interested in painting. So here the word interested. Interested is a verb. She is interested in painting. Okay. And then he completed the work. He completed the work successfully. Eighth one. He completed the whole work successfully. Whole is in bold letter. She completed the whole work. Immediately after whole, you have the noun work. So whole is an adjective. Okay, and then look, she is interested. Interested, how it is a verb is, it is an intransitive verb. You can't say she interests, that is she is making someone interesting. Okay, she is interested means she is being interested by any one art. Okay, she is interested in painting. Okay, that means painting interests her. Okay, yes, and then this is in actually passive form. Okay, so this is interested is a verb. He completed the whole work successfully. Whole is an adjective. The woman beside David is my cousin. The woman beside tells the position. It is a preposition. The woman beside David is my cousin. She has 2 children. She has 2 children. 2, immediately after 2 you have children. Okay, 2 is an adjective. Two is an adjective. Treatment heals wounds. Treatment is a noun. It is an abstract noun. Treatment heals wounds. Wounds is already in plural form. So wounds is also a noun. Okay. Treats is also a noun. Sorry. Wounds is also a noun. Then 12th one. Don't say you don't agree with me. Immediately looking at the exclamatory mark, immediately you have to come to the conclusion it is an interjection. It is an interjection. Okay, so rest of the 12 I will come with the next session. On to the 13th one. Since he was tired, he went to bed early. Since, already I told you. Since is a conjunction. It is combining the 2 sentences. Okay. Actually, these are 2 different sentences. What are they? He was tired, he went to bed. So, what we are doing is combining these 2 sentences using since. So, it is called a conjunction. Next is, I love singing because it is interesting. Because is also combining the both sentences. Okay, because is also a conjunction. Okay, and then I can't be at ease until I wash my face. Okay, I can't be at ease until is telling about the time. Whatever tells about the time is an adverb. Time, place, reason, all this is an adverb. Okay, and to the 16th one, Eureka, I got it. Eureka, it is Eureka, not Sureka. Okay, Eureka, immediately after Eureka, you have the exclamatory mark. So it is an interjection. Where do we find this eureka? Yes, it is with the Archimedes principle. Then I like salt and pepper, and is the conjunction. Yeah. On to the next one. Have you passed? Congratulations. Congratulations, and immediately after congratulations you have the exclamatory mark. So it is an interjection. It is an interjection. On to the 19th one. Make hay while the sun shines. Here the word while is in bold letters. Now what is the function of while here? What is while doing? Make hay, the sun shines. It is combining the two sentences. So make hay while the sun shines. That way you can say, or make hay while. While is giving the answer to the question when. When to do it? While the sun shines. So it can be called as an adverb. It gives answer to the question when. Okay, make hay while the sun shines. Here while is a adverb. Okay, here you have it in the adverbs. Adverb is telling about the adverb of time, that is when, always, never, then, now, soon, tomorrow. It tells the answer to the question when. Make hay while the sun shines. So while is telling when to make the hay. So it is an adverb. Okay, and then wake up early so that you can study. Wake up early. Early. When to wake up? Early. So it is also giving answer to the question when. Okay, so it is an adverb. Then 21st, what is the result of that kind of schooling? Okay, that kind of schooling. Schooling is a noun. Schooling is a noun. It is an abstract noun. It is giving the name to a particular experience. Okay, so that is a noun. Then 22nd, I cannot answer that question. I cannot answer that question. Answer is a verb. I cannot answer that question. Then each individual who wishes to succeed must get that kind of discipline. Whoever wishes, whoever has the wish. Wishes is a verb. Each individual who wishes. Okay, wishes is a verb. And 24th, such persons are surely undesirable. Surely. Surely is an adverb. Okay, so this while, you might get a doubt. Make hay while the sun shines. It is combining the two sentences. Here the sun shines is one sentence and make hay is one sentence. Make hay while the sun shines, it is also combining two sentences. So it can also be told as a conjunction, but the appropriate one actually can be taken as an adverb because it is telling the answer to the question when. Okay, so both of it can be the part of speech it belongs to. Okay, yeah, it happens that sometimes some words go to both the categories. Okay, so that time we have to make an appropriate decision as per the sentence. So appropriate one is adverb. Of course, if you write conjunction also, it is correct because it is combining the two sentences. Okay, now we move on to the next one. Come on, let's get into the fourth exercise. Okay, fourth bit of this exercise. Here also we have identify the parts of speech of the following underlined words. Here the words are not underlined. So what I have done is the word before the number that I have underlined and I have made this exercise. Okay, so in case you want to know the other words, then you can text me. I will tell you what part of speech it belongs to. Okay, for the fourth bit, the first one, do you. Here first one is you. You is a pronoun. Do you. Do you think literacy, what is literacy? Literacy means reading and writing. Okay, that is literacy. Literacy is a noun. Literacy is a harbinger. Harbinger is also a noun. Literacy is a harbinger of restlessness, fear. Fear also is a noun. Fear, frustration. Is it? It. What is it? It is a pronoun. Is it Adam? Adam. What is Adam? Adam is a proper noun. So we need not mention what type of noun. We just need to write noun. Adam and. And is a conjunction. Adam and Eve eating the tree. Eating the tree of knowledge. Eating from the tree should be there. Here eating the tree is there. So tree. Tree is a noun. Eating the tree of. What is of? Of is a preposition. Of knowledge. Knowledge all over again. All is a pronoun. All over again. Okay, so this is for the first one. I will move with the second one in the next one. Okay, so if you are right here, there won't be, the place won't be sufficient. For the second one, I will come again. Now we move on to the second one. Although Timmakka did not receive. Although. In this, the first one is although. Although is a conjunction. Although Timmakka did not receive. Receive is a verb. Receive is a verb. Okay. Formal education. Immediately after formal, you have the noun education. So, formal is an adjective. Formal is adjective. Formal education, her work. Here, after her, you have the word work. So, her can be told as an adjective in this context, and you can also say it as a pronoun. Her work, here her is an adjective because it is telling whose work. Okay, or you can also call it as a pronoun. It is telling Timmakka's work. So, it is substituting the name Timmakka. Yeah, so it can be called as an adjective or it can be called as a pronoun. Okay, her work, and work is a noun. Okay, so here if you ask me which one to be taken, you can take pronoun as the prominence, because here in our textbook they have given her, his and all as pronoun. So you better use it as a pronoun, but for your understanding I am telling that it is an adjective because it is telling whose, it is giving information about the work. Okay, her work. Okay, and then has been honored. This here also H is silent. You should not say honored. You should say honored. H is silent. Honored is verb. Is honored. Has been honored with. Honored with. With is a preposition. Preposition. The National Citizens Award. Okay, National Citizens Award. National. National is adjective. National Citizens Award. Award is the noun. Award. Award of India. Of. Of is preposition. Okay. So we move on to the third one. Come on, let's do the third one. Okay. We'll go to the third one. I had a moment. I had. Had is the verb. I had a moment. Moment. Moment is a noun. Of. Of is a preposition. I had a moment of mixed joy. Joy is a noun. Mixed joy and anguish. Anguish means pain. When my mind took over. So here when is combining both the sentences. So it is a conjunction. Okay, it is a conjunction. You can call it as subordinate conjunction. When my mind took over. Mind is the sixth one. Mind is the noun. Mind took over it. When my mind took over, it is the pronoun. It raised well. Well is an adverb. It is telling how it raised. Well is an adverb. Okay. Ahead of my body and. And is the conjunction. And is the conjunction. And drew my body compellingly. Compellingly, ly ending word. So no doubt in that. Compellingly is adverb. Okay. So we move to the fourth and the fifth one. On to the fourth one. Box. Stop. Here this word stop is given. So immediately after stop you find the exclamatory mark. So it is an interjection. So whenever you find the exclamatory mark, you have no doubt at all. It is an interjection. Yeah. On to the second one. Can you. You is a pronoun. Can you inform. Inform is verb. Can you inform me who the individual. Who. Who is the pronoun. Okay. Who is the. Who. Can you inform me who the individual. Individual. Who is the individual should come. Who the individual is that I variably encounter. Can you tell me who? That is, who is denoting the person. Yeah. So it is a pronoun. It is an interrogative pronoun, you can say. Who the individual. Individual is a noun. Is that I invariably. Invariably is adverb. It is ly ending, so it is an adverb. that I invariably encounter. Encounter is verb. Encounter going downstairs when I am coming up. When I am coming up. Up is a preposition. Up is a preposition. Yeah, here you can get a doubt here. Who? Can you inform me who the individual is that I invariably encounter going downstairs when I am coming up and coming upstairs when I am coming down. Okay, so here you can get a doubt whether it is a conjunction, but here you see the question mark at the end of the sentence, so we can conclude that it is interrogative pronoun. Okay, and then of course it is combining the two sentences. Can you inform me? The individual is, it's a very long sentence, it's not two sentences which it is combining. Okay, so you can just say that it is an interrogative pronoun. Okay, up is the preposition and is the conjunction. Coming upstairs. Upstairs is the, it is telling the direction. Okay, upstairs. It is telling the direction. It is telling where. Okay, it is giving the answer to the question where. So you can call it as an adverb. Okay, so first one, stop is an interjection. Okay, and then can you is a pronoun. You is the pronoun. Okay, so this way you can make the parts of speech. And on to the fifth one. We will move on to the fifth one. Okay, what is here? Though there is no exclamatory mark, we can understand that this is an interjection. Then you. What is you? You is a pronoun. Then you mean to say that this gentleman, this gentleman, immediately after this you have the noun gentleman. So this is an adjective. You call it as a demonstrative adjective. This gentleman, that door, this window, immediately after this or that, if you have the noun, it is an adjective. This gentleman's smoke. Smoke is a noun. Gentleman smoke, instead of emulating the example of all. All is pronoun. Okay. Other sorts of. Of is preposition. Other sorts of smoke and is conjunction. And is conjunction. And then and going up the chimney, things. What is things? Things is a verb. Things, doing, it is an action word. It is a verb. Things proper to affect a singularity. Singularity is a noun. Singularity is the noun. Singularity by taking the contrary direction. Immediately after contrary, you have the noun direction. So contrary is an adjective. Contrary means opposite. Sorry. Contrary. Contrary means opposite. Contrary is an adjective. Okay, right. So we finished this fourth bit. Now we will go to the last bit of this parts of speech, that is the fifth bit. On to the fifth bit now. Identify the parts of speech of the bold words in the following sentences. I asked my biology teacher what I should do to save it. I asked my biology teacher what I should do to save it. Actually, this is the indirect speech of a question. Okay, actually this is a sentence. I said to my biology teacher, what should I do to save it? This they have changed it into indirect speech. Therefore, there is no question mark. But here this what indicates a question only. Okay, so this is for a question only. Asked is there. So this what is an interrogative pronoun. Okay, and then from his talk, talk is the one here, talk is the first word here. From his talk, talk is a noun. Here actually I am talking, if it is I am talking, it is a verb. From his talk, it is somebody's speech. Okay, from his talk, it seems studies were an ancillary subject. Immediately after ancillary, you have subject. Subject is a noun. So immediately after something, if there is a noun, that is an adjective. So ancillary is an adjective. Ancillary is an adjective, and living and experiencing the major subject. Okay, on to the third one. And she was cross. And she was cross. And is a conjunction. Papa, that's what happens in my craft and drawing class. That's what happens. That's what happens. What is pronoun? It is telling about some action. Something happens and she is telling that's what happens. So what happens? That is the action which she is describing. That's what happens in my craft and drawing class. Anyway, Papa, do you know where? Where is also a pronoun. It is a interrogative pronoun. Do you know where I lost that quarter mark? Quarter is adjective. It is telling quarter mark. It is telling about the mark. Where I lost the quarter mark and brought about my fall. Fall is falling down. Okay, fall. Fall is a noun. Okay, and then the sixth one. Timmaka could not go to school due to poverty and lack of facilities. There is of preposition before facilities. So, lack is a noun. Lack is noun. Lack means deficiency or deficit, less. Okay, it is a noun. Lack of facilities. Okay, and then the seventh one. The decision was mine alone. The decision was mine alone. Alone is telling about mine. Okay, alone is telling about mine. Mine, it is giving an extra assertion about mine. The decision was mine alone. So when alone is used as an adjective, it won't come before, it will come after. Alone mine cannot be told, okay, that I made my individual decision without anyone's suggestion is what it means. It cannot come before, so it is coming after. Okay, actually it is alone mine, but it is coming after because it cannot be located before the pronoun. So it is an adjective. Alone is an adjective. Mine alone. And then the attempt was on. Attempt means trial. Attempt was on. Attempt means trial. Eighth one, attempt means trial. Attempt is a noun. On to the 9th one. My knowledge of pace deserted me. Deserted means left me. Deserted is a verb. A voice shouting, relax, penetrated into me above the noise of the crowd. Above. Above is telling the position. So it is a preposition. Above is a preposition. Okay. There was no pain. Only a great unity of movement and aim. Here only. Only is combining both the sentences. Therefore, it is a conjunction. Okay. The world seemed to stand still. Still means at one place. It is giving the answer to the question where or how. Okay. So, it is an adverb. The noise in my ears was that of the faithful Oxford crowd. Was that. That implies some type of noise. So, it is indicating one particular thing. It is a substitute for one particular thing. So, it is a pronoun. That is a pronoun. It is indicating something. There were only 50 yards more. There were more 50 yards actually. The more cannot be located before. So, we are writing 50 yards more. Still, there are many more yards than the 50 yards. Okay. There were only 50 yards more. More is an adjective. It is telling about the 50 yards. Okay. And I felt like an exploded flashlight with no will to live. Will means no wish. Okay. Will is a noun. And well, wonders will never cease. Well is actually a linker and it is an interjection. Okay. Here you can say more as adverb also because it is defining the adjective. You can say it as adverb also and adjective also because it is telling about the noun 50 yards also. Okay. So, it can be told as an adjective also or an adverb of quantity also. Okay. I think you could have a clarity about the parts of speech, and this session was useful to you in helping to revise for your exams. Hope this session would help you, and please subscribe our channel and share it with as many friends as possible. And if you have any doubts, please text to me in the comment section. I will surely clarify your doubts. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.